Hey out there, my name's Myra Poole, and I got an idea about coaching just because sometimes people don't really understand, what it is that a mentor or a coach can help with. But I wanted to just take a few minutes to talk about what are 5 things that you should do to prepare prior to scheduling a session with me. And some of it is just going to be related to my style. Some of it's going to be related to things that you can do to prepare. So I hope this is helpful. So the first thing is have an idea of what you want to accomplish. So um, this may be something related to a career. You may want relationship help. It could have something to do with parenting or being a divorcee, whatever it might be. But just understand what it is that you want to accomplish so that we can make the best use of the time. So I'll always have an opportunity for you to share some of that as you're scheduling the appointment. And then when we have our appointment, we can really get down to having some conversation and we don't have to ask some of those initial questions. You may have a vision that you have for a business and you want to do some road mapping together. So, let's figure out, how exactly we're going to get there. Um, the next thing is I am an inquisitive person. So I'm going to ask a lot of questions. My mom gave me the nickname Question Box years ago, and I am true to it. I always have been, and I don't think that will ever change. But it's really just so I can understand more. I can understand where a person's coming from. I'm seeking to understand. Questions may sometimes feel uncomfortable, or you may have a question for yourself to say like, well, what's that question about? And there's always an angle, not a bad angle necessarily, but there's a reason why I'm asking. And I'm always happy to share if that's a question that you have. But just understand, I'm very inquisitive. I'm going to ask a lot of questions, unless you are, very good at sharing all those details immediately. But that's how we can get to the place that we need to get to for you. I'm a solution finder and I want to work towards identifying solutions in the end. So at times, I may give you a gentle push so that you can get to those solutions that you're trying to accomplish based on what you've shared with me initially. And then sometimes it might be a hard push. So, gentle push, gentle nudge, medium nudge, hard push. But I'm trying to make sure that I am of value to you, and so I want to help you get there. I'm a solution finder at heart, and I want you to be able to get to your ideal solutions. So just know that, and it's coming from a good place, from a good heart. Expect to have authentic communication. So when you come to me, come with the real. If you can't come with the real, I'm probably not the best mentor or coach for you, quite honestly. It's going to be very difficult to flush through what we need to flush through if you can't be authentic. And it's a relationship that we're building. So, it's a professional relationship, but I still need to be able to give you the value that you're looking for. And I don't want you to walk away feeling as if you're not getting what you need. But if you're not sharing and being authentic and being real, and coming from the best place, we can't really get to where we need to get to. So I need you to be your real self, and that's it, and that's all. It's pretty simple. And then finally, I am committed to you. So I will listen. I'm going to seek to understand. My goal is to look back and understand, this is what you wanted to accomplish. Here's what we're doing, and help you on your success path to get there. That might mean connecting you to the right resources to help accomplish some things. but I want you to achieve your goals. If you're preparing for a new role or you have some career aspirations, it may mean that we do some mock interviewing and I'm giving you feedback. I actually do have over 20 years experience in human resources and leadership. So I've been on that end of asking tons of questions and being able to assess whether or not a candidate is the right person for the role. And doing a lot of mock interviews and providing feedback within organizations as well, to help people achieve their dreams. So I am able and very capable of doing that as well. And then if it's and just sharing ideas, maybe it's co-parenting and finding solutions to co-parent. And I know that's a big deal in these days with the divorce rate the way that it is. And I think I've done a pretty great job of co-parenting, with the parent of my 16-year-old now. I have two older kids, but I have a 16-year-old at this present time. But I've always maintained good co-parenting skills. So it's best for the kids, and if that's something that's of interest to you, I'm your person for that as well. As long as we can meet those other categories. So I'm sure there's more to share, but those are the 5 major things that I could think of. But feel free to send me a message, and if you have questions, I'm happy to answer those questions for you, and I look forward to sharing more. Take care.